Well, howdy everyone. I apologize for the radio silence since my last video, but I've been quite busy since then. Ever since I opened up the beta program, I've successfully sold and shipped 5 units. I've made a couple of updates, and I've pushed them out successfully. So the new Gnimble version has even more features than what I pitched in the pitch video. Now, I'd be very excited to get an Etsy page up and going, but I'm currently waiting on a shipment to come in from California, and it's taking its sweet time, so... Anyway, for those of you who have already received a Gnimble, or would like to use the Gnimble software on its own, let me walk you through exactly how it works. So the screen you see right now represents the main dashboard of a Gnimble device. This is what you're going to see when you turn the device on. Of course, this is virtualized, so it's not going to say no battery. However, everything other than that is basically exactly as it will be. So we've got a story menu right here. This represents all the different stories that you have created. Over here on the left, we have some information. If you're connected up to a Wi-Fi network, it's going to show it here. And this is obviously the time. Now, if you want to create a new story, you're going to go here, and it's going to provide you a list of, If you'd like to create a new story, you're going to want to navigate over to the New Story button. Insert a name for your story here, and let's call it this, and click Create. Once we do that, we can click here, and it'll take us into the menu. This is the default sentence that it always provides. If I select some text, it'll provide me with a drop-down menu, which I can then use to format the text any way I'd like. These represent typical headings, and they will appear that way in the document. This manages the justification, and this is a toggle switch in case you like to take the current line and turn it into a code format. Let's click the Save button. When you select information, it will give you the option to rename your document here. You simply change the name, say if I want to use the American spelling of this word, and then I hit Rename. This is obviously your word count. Let's click Rename, and you'll notice it updates it here on the top left. If you want to delete a story, you simply click this button twice to make sure that you are absolutely certain you want to delete the story. Let's return. Let's go to Settings. Now, typically, you're going to see a Wi-Fi menu here. If you have Wi-Fi, of course, in the area, you're going to want to select your network from here. Then a password option will drop down below. You fill that in, and you're good to go. That's the only settings option you're going to see for right now on the current version of Gnimble. Now, the big question that most people ask is, how do I get documents on and off the Gnimble device? Well, every Gnimble device has a built-in web server. So you access it from other computers and devices, such as smartphones. You're going to want to hit the Synchronize button. This will give you some information. Now, up here is a web link. If you're connecting from PC, you're going to want to enter this link into a web browser. As long as it is on the same Wi-Fi network as the Gnimble device, it should show up. Alternatively, you can scan this QR code. You'll notice when I hover over it, it has the same URL as above. This is just an easier way to type in this if you're using a phone. So what is this password useful for? Well, why don't we go to a computer and take a look at what that password sort of is useful for. So when you navigate to this URL, it's going to block it off. This is going to keep anyone from snooping in on your device. Let's enter in the password that my current Gnimble instance has. I hit the submit button. Here I am. Doesn't seem like anything's here. Oh, duh, that's right. I needed a refresh, sorry. So Traveler has appeared, just as I've updated it on the other end. If I select here, I can edit this document even further and then save it back to the device. Over here on the top right corner, you notice some buttons that weren't there before. This will enable you to download a PDF, this will enable you to download a Word document, and this will enable you to download a raw text document. Let's select PDF. Voila! Everything else should appear exactly as it does on the Gnimble device. Let's return. Now, one thing you might have noticed is that Synchronize doesn't exist. Obviously, that's because I don't really need it. I'm already here. However, you also notice that the settings menu is different. If I want to, I can choose a new wallpaper by selecting this. Hit choose here. You know what? This is a good one. And then I'll hit the submit key. And then voila, I've got this beautiful new picture. Now, on the Gnimble device, if you want to take advantage of your new wallpaper, all you need to do is navigate to, a new document or whatever, or go back. You can alternatively hit the refresh key on your keyboard, and it'll update the wallpaper. As you can see, the Gnimble device is pretty easy to use. There's not a whole lot of options here. However, it is pretty versatile, and I hope y'all get a lot of good use out of it. Please let me know if you have any other questions in the comments below. I will get to answering them as soon as I possibly can. Thank you all very much for your interest in this device, and I hope to talk to y'all later. Peace.